I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. I want to talk with you as an employer and try and point something out to you that I think is ridiculous. And I'm using a job ad that I pulled out randomly from a website. And I'll pull up some of my own to illustrate that I'm no different. But take a look at this job description. Here it is. Title, C++.NET Developer. Want to be part of the energy industry? I'll keep out the company name here. We are looking for a C++.NET developer for our client in Brooklyn. The client operates one of the world's largest energy delivery system, constantly at the forefront of innovations in developing. And then they go on to talk about the responsibilities. Here we go. Ready? Support and maintenance of existing applications, as well as the design and development of new applications. These applications may be deployed on Linux, Windows, or various Unix platforms, yada, yada, yada. Expected to perform thorough application documentation, follow corporate change management controls, and implement appropriate levels of security. Support responsibilities. Does this seem interesting to you? Let me go through the qualifications. Oh, this is great. Qualifications. A bachelor's degree in computer science or at least 7 years relevant experience is required. Must have knowledge of application support and development in Windows, .NET, and or native applications, Linux, Red Hat, and various Unix environments. C and C. I know you're tempted to click away. That's what I'm pointing out to you, folks. Is there anything that is human about this job description? I want to repeat that question again. Is there anything that seems human about this job description? You know, I'm boring you to tears, and that's the least of it. The big thing here is that what you're doing is treating people like machines. You're writing for your applicant tracking system. You're not writing for human beings. Do human beings talk about must have knowledge of application support and development in Windows.NET and or native applications, Linux, Red Hat, and various Unix environments? No, they don't talk that way. And you have to write your job descriptions as though you're talking to a person. There's nothing here. I'm going to see if I can find another one. I'll show you how random this is. I happen to pull up developer jobs. So I'm just going to pick one more at random once I get rid of this, because Monster is trying to persuade me to sign up for a search agent. Now, this is from a search firm, a contingency firm in all probability. And it says, I am looking for, let's see, I'm currently, as opposed to in the past, looking for a senior/lead developer, ASP.NET, MVC developer. Sorry, my screen is clicking down because it's nauseous about this. The first line is keyword rich, because they want to make it easy here. Keyword rich first line. I'm currently looking for a senior lead developer, ASP.NET, MVC developer for a client based in Manhattan. They are an internationally well-established and now looking to grow their team in the U.S. They are up to 5 in New York and looking to grow by 15 to 20. And I understand what they're trying to do is to demonstrate growth. Got it. Mostly within development. They are looking for 3+ years MVC experience and a desire to grow and learn new tech, as though someone is going to go to an interview and say, I think I'd like to stagnate here. Really, I don't want to do anything new. Let me just stagnate. Show me my desk. Give me a pillow. I'll go to sleep. This has the potential to grow into a team lead role moving forwards as well. Exclamation point. This is stupid. People don't talk to people this way. Let me just use this one, for example. I'm looking for a senior lead developer. What we need is someone with a background in da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then from there, proven record of being a full stack developer. So you might start by saying, my firm is looking for a full stack developer with a background in ASP.NET, MVC, and I've got a client in Manhattan. And then you know, this job is just so thin as it's written. It's just a bunch of keywords surrounded by hokum. There's nothing there. Let me just try and redo this for a second. So they chose to use keywords on the first line. Screw it. Let them have their keywords. You know, I have a client who's trying to hire someone as a senior or lead developer with a background in ASP.NET and MVC. The firm is, and you talk about the firm a little bit. Skip this nonsense about, growing to 15 to 20 people. They're growing right now. And they're looking for someone with 3 years of background with MVC and the potential to grow into a team lead role. Everything else is out of the corporate HR formula book. It's as though they did a copy and paste of what was sent to them. And that's when I'm going to circle back to you, HR, because you're putting people, they're just copy and pasting it. Think in terms of being a human being for a second and stop being a feeder for your applicant tracking system, because that's really what you want to do. Let me just pick something else here, if I may. Financial analyst. I'm doing it in New York. Let me switch. Financial analyst, senior financial analyst. Good. Los Angeles. Indulge me for a second, okay? Be in let's do Los Angeles County, just for the sake of argument. And we'll see what we turn up in the way of bad job descriptions. I'm just going to pick the third one, because I have no idea who it is. It actually happens to be a corporation. Nice. MGM. Senior, sorry. Let me get rid of that. Senior financial analyst, corporate planning at Metro Goldwyn Mayer Studios. Now they're selling the brand. I got that part of the header. Good. So they're making sure MGM is out front. I've got no problem with that. Oh, here it is, the responsibilities. Assist in, by the way, that's grammatically incorrect because it should be assist with. That's how dumbed down we are. Positions in Beverly Hills, you can see that in the right column. Assist with preparing Excel reports and PowerPoint presentations for senior management and board of directors, including the annual budget, 5-year plan, and quarterly reforecasts. And letting you know that you have to do this multiple times in the course of the year. Partner with business units. We always use the word partner in our conversations with our wives, husbands, and partners, don't we? Act as a primary corporate point of contact with TV distribution, TV content, and other key. We don't talk this way. We don't write a job description like you're speaking to your wife, husband, partner, or better yet, your mother or your father. Put it in language that the requirements here. Bachelor's degree in minimum 2 to 3 years financial planning / accounting experience. Entertainment industry experience preferable. Aptitude for being precise and detail-oriented. Excellent. Like people are going to say, I'm pretty sloppy. I have no attention to detail. I'm pretty sloppy. Excellent verbal and written communication skills, able to communicate with all levels of the company personnel. Like, that isn't redundant. Desire and proven track record working in a fast-paced environment. Folks, have I made my point yet? Have I put you to sleep with some of these things? Write like you're talking to a human being. Stop talking like you're talking to your ATS, because that's really what this job description is. It's an adjunct from the applicant tracking system. This isn't going to sell anything. Now, I understand that you may have to put this into your system in order to satisfy some government reporting requirement. But, consider that you might actually post jobs that talk to people, that are normal. They're not bureaucraties, because is this way really working for you? Seriously. And that's really what I want to get down to. This way doesn't work for most people. You get so much trash, and you get the wrong types of trash. Speak to people. Start reaching out to individuals, and don't send them job descriptions like this. This puts them to sleep and make them think they're going to work for a bureaucracy that doesn't give a shit, because that's what you're showing them. You're a bureaucracy that doesn't give a shit about people. Talk to people like people, and you'll wind up getting better results. Now, I happen to do career coaching. I also do leadership coaching, and I help organizations hire more effectively. I don't do recruiting anymore. I did it for a long time, filled a lot of positions. I'm not here trying to fish for search assignments. I just want to talk to you because my clients who I coach now, and when I worked in search, the people I represented, and I have to say myself, hated reading these things. You may think it's explicit and precise, but it's stupid, and you show you don't care. So, again, tough lesson. I hope you find it helpful. I hope you take a little bit of time and just play with this idea a little bit. Try writing like human beings and see if you get a better class of individuals. You are still going to get trash. Don't get me wrong. But will you get some of the people that you wouldn't have gotten ordinarily? People who will actually do a better job for you. Measure the results. See what you find. Drop me a note afterwards. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. My website is thebiggamehunter.us. If you're interested in my coaching, visit the site. I'd be very happy to help coach you or coach your organization about being more effective. Hope you have a great day. Take care.